Welcome to LatinPerDiem. Today we begin a series on the Apostles' Creed, Symbolum Apostolorum. Credo in Deum Patrem Omnipotentem, Creatorem Caeli et Terrae. The first thing we need to discuss is the title of this creed. It is entitled Symbolum. This is from the Greek ta symbolon. Ta symbolon, in turn, is a compounded form of sum and the verb balo. Rather, I should say, not of sum, but of the preposition sun and balo. Balo, of course, means to throw, and sun means together. So the original idea underlying the Apostles' Creed is that there were originally 12 different articles of the Creed, and it was thrown together or contributed to by each of the 12 apostles. So the symbolon was the composition, that which is thrown together, of the apostles, with each contributing one of the 12 articles. Now, while that story may not have much basis in reality, it is a wonderful representation of Christian Orthodox doctrine, and the ideas contained in it are really very early, although the composition of the creed itself is not until several centuries later. Let's look at the grammatical and syntactic elements in this, the first clause, or the first paragraph of the creed. The first thing we notice, of course, is the credo. Now, this verb credo in Latin can and does have three different uses. The first use is when it is used with the dative, credo plus dative, and in such an instance it means to trust someone. So if I say tibi credo, it means that I trust you. I believe you are reliable, I believe you are telling the truth, etc. It's not a transitive verb, and so it doesn't take a direct object, it just takes this dative tibi. The second use is when credo is used to introduce indirect statement, or oratio obliqua. And that is when you are believing that something is the case. You're believing something propositional. Remember an earlier episode in which we looked at Cicero's Pro Roscio Amarino, and there we had credo ego vos judices mirari. I believe, judges, that you are surprised. So in this instance, credo is used to indicate propositional knowledge, to believe that something is true. The third use of credo, however, is the one that we have here, and that is credo with the preposition in. And each of the three sections of the creed begin with a credo in, because it is not merely trusting that someone is honest. It's not merely the statement of propositional knowledge. It's more profound than that. I believe in, that is, with an accusative, and each of the three, I believe in God. Credo in Deum, credo in Jesum Christum, Deum, credo in Spiritum Sanctum. I believe in, that is, placing my trust resolutely on a person. In this use, it is precisely like the Greek from which it is translated, namely the pisteuo and eis. I believe in, I trust upon. Finally, we have the object of that trust, God, the Father, omnipotent Creator. So, Deum, which has patrem as an appositive because it's a noun, omnipotentem as an adjective, the Almighty, the all-powerful Father, who is also Creator. This is an appositive as it's a noun, Caeli et Terrae. This, of course, has reference to Genesis chapter 1, verse 1, and elsewhere. Thanks for joining us.